Welcome back to the Shell Sisters. Happy March. Welcome to our Bookish episode. We're officially in spring.
No, it's almost spring, and this is why I'm having an identity. No, it's almost, because spring is like March 20th. I'm having an identity crisis with my outfit because I'm wearing springy pants that are so like silky, soft, and smooth. And then I'm wearing a sweater up top.
You look so cute.
But I guess it is like in neutral, so we're going with the spring theme, I think.
Yes.
You, on the other hand.
I got a birthday gift from literally two of the best friends a girl could ask for. They're so supportive of our fashion venture.
If you guys are watching on YouTube, you'll see it. But if not, Sonia will explain it now what she means, because it's so cute.
So I got a text from my friends, and they were like, go check the mail. So I literally... I'm in my pajamas at home in bed watching Gilmore Girls with, I'm pretty sure, like ice cream. I was so comfy, and I was like, okay,
well, the Jenny's matches, so.
Yes, that's the brand of ice cream, by the way, Jenny's.
Darkest chocolate.
Yes. And I got up, changed into sweats, went downstairs, grabbed the package, went upstairs, and I FaceTimed them, and I opened it. I was so shooketh to my core. I so wasn't expecting it, because it was like a few days after my birthday trip. My birthday was just like gone. Like I forgot it was my birthday. So I was like, what is this sweatshirt? And it's, if you're not watching, it's a chocolate brown sweatshirt. So the background of our logo. And it has our Shell Sisters logo on it. It's so beautiful.
It's so cute, and they picked the correct logo, which is so funny. This is our updated logo with the colorful books on there.
We did go back and forth, but I think this is the only one that we've posted. Right?
Oh, okay, good.
It was a whole behind the scenes issue before we began.
Cute. It's so cute. I'm gonna need them to know, or to tell us where they got it from, so I'll be getting a second one.
Yeah, it's so comfy and cozy. It's so soft. I had like something to do before this, and I was wearing it, and I was just feeling so great. I was waiting for someone to ask me like what Shell Sisters is, but the man I was meeting like could not care. And by the way, it's literally a tornado outside. So we were both just worried about like getting home alive. So
no, 1000%.
Yes, but thank you to Amber and Arisha. I just love you guys so much. Like,
wow, they're getting a little shout out.
They did. I storied it literally 5 minutes after I opened it. And I'm just so happy. Like, honestly, this is now my uniform. I never have to worry. If I don't know what to wear on this podcast, just throw this on. So easy.
And that's so funny, because during the holidays, we were talking about, should we make sweats and merch for the podcast? Not sure who would wear it aside from the both of us and our brother and our mom, but...
Yeah, it would be for
so cute.
It would be like family matching sweats. Yeah.
But it's so cute. I love it. And they did so good, because the chocolate like is spot on to our logo and our favorite ice cream, because yes, we both have the same exact favorite ice cream flavor, Darkest Chocolate by Jenny's. I'm obsessed. It's
We're
so cute.
Literal twins. And I actually have a pint in my freezer right now, and it's taking everything in me not to eat it every night. I skipped one night. And like, I don't think I can go 2 nights. I'm gonna be having it today.
The last
in
time
honor of my sweatshirt.
No, but the last time that I had it, I went even further and I got cones. Oh, and I put it in the cones, and I was like, "Why am I doing this to myself? I'm making this problem worse." Like I'm addicted to
every time. But you're not a cone person.
No,
so
I'm really not. So I don't know what. Like I was just passing Central Market, and the ice cream and the cone is on the right hand side, and I was like, I guess I gotta get the cone. I don't know. So
that's when you know Sarish is indulgent, because she does not do cones. So no frills with her chocolate ice cream.
No. I just want the chocolate ice cream in my little crystal bowl, and then that's it, with a gold spoon. That's usually my vibe, but we went with the cones last time.
All right, okay. That's literally what I have waiting for me after. Like dinner and chocolate ice cream. I'm so excited. I'm even more excited for this episode.
No, same. So excited for the episode, but after this, I do have to get my nails done, and I'm still deciding on a color. So hopefully it's not be chocolate brown, because I keep staring at it.
I was literally about to say it should be brown.
Okay, well, let's get started, because we have lots to discuss on March Bookish. We are actually announcing our March Book of the Month. We did a little poll on Instagram, and the results are in, so we'll discuss the book club pick for March, and then Sonia's going to give us an update on her Paris birthday trip. If you guys were not following along on our Instagram at Shelf Sisters, you really missed out, but Sonia's going to give a little deep dive into her trip.
Much to discuss. Some embarrassing things too. So.
It's okay. We love those even more.
Okay.
And then we're going to discuss a book adaptation that we're super excited for upcoming this summer. And then at the end, we're going to talk about our exciting 2025 book releases and what we want to read this year.
The ones that we're most excited for. Yeah. So there's multiple lists out there, like the Goodreads list is of like the most popular ones, and then just different like I think they posted another one to their Instagram. There's a lot of like other random bookstagrammers that are posting new releases too. So these are, and I checked all of our dates. These are the new releases that we're excited for that just came out or are coming out this spring. So maybe during the summer we'll do like a summer new release.
Oh my gosh.
List.
Yeah, like starting from the summer to fall to the end of the year. But yeah, so much to discuss, but we are going to get started off by announcing our March book of the month. Drum roll, please. And our Instagram poll has spoken, and a thriller it is. So we're going to be reading another drum roll. I don't want to mess it up, but the thriller that we're going to be reading this month is Beautiful Ugly by Alice Feeney. You guys, you wanted a thriller for this month, and that's exactly what this is.
I think everyone voted thriller besides one person that voted romance.
Yes.
And we'll be circling back on romance, but for this month, it's a thriller.
No, exactly. And Beautiful Ugly by Alice Feeney is a gripping and deliciously dark thriller about marriage, and revenge. That's all I'm going to read for now. It's on Goodreads, a summary, but if you don't want even more detail into this book, honestly, go into it blind and just trust us that this sounds amazing. And I'm very excited for it. And I'm so excited to go back to our roots and read a thriller. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, we're going to read the full Goodreads summary and tack on like we always do. Just
in March.
Yeah, in the reveals of a thriller before we discuss it next episode. But that was just like a little foray into the books. Yes. But I'm really excited. I have not been able to get into reading. I DNF'd a book, and I always talk about like my 5-star romances, right? And I think on last episode, Sarah said you should discuss your DNFs because those are important too.
They are, and we talk about it amongst each other to make sure that we don't read the books that either one of us like didn't love, and just to kind of save us some time. So I was like, Sonia, bring this up on the pod and tell us exactly what you're DNFing, because we really do DNF more than we actually read and finish the book.
Yeah, okay, so this book is called The Plot Twist by Victoria Walters, and I put it, first of all, this is one of the books I downloaded for my flight to Paris and my trip, because Emily Henry did a foreword for this book, and so I got so excited, and I saw someone, I want to say it was probably on TikTok, they said that it was an Emily Henry-esque book, so
you got excited for your flight.
I got so excited, like I'm going to have a great romance book to read, and by the way, the first page of this book started out so good. I literally had a highlight on the first 2 pages of the book, and then I just started reading it, and you know when like someone brings it up or like you think of something and you can't get it out of your head?
Yes.
So there was, I think this was like page 5. It just went downhill so quickly. And I was getting really confused about the writing. It was, I don't even know, like not elementary, but just not great. And it was weirding me out. Okay. And I was like, I think this is just in my brain. Like I'm going to keep going forward. But it was a thought that couldn't be unthought. And I was like, I can't do this anymore. I think I don't even think I read like 8%. It was definitely less than that. But I couldn't keep going forward. The beginning of it, the part that I highlighted, it was a rainy day in London. And the guy had to like find shelter, like go into a restaurant or something. But he ended up like finding a bookstore. and the bookstore sounded so cozy. And
wait, this sounds like an amazing book, and then it went downhill.
Just the writing like wasn't great, so I haven't undownloaded it because I think it's on Kindle Unlimited if I'm not mistaken. So I'll keep it on there and see if I can pick it back up later. Because sometimes if it's a DNF one day, like it's not a DNF the next day.
Also, when you get so desperate for any book, this is coming top of mind because London bookstore, rainy, cozy. That sounds like your vibe.
Exactly. Watch, in 1 month, I'm going to be coming back like, oh my God, it was so good.
And that's okay. That's the ebbs and flows of your reading journey.
I just wanted to say that because you're right. We should be sharing our DNFs. But if I do pick it up and read it, I'll let you guys know. But speaking of Paris, before I left for the trip, it was Valentine's Day. We had left, I want to say on like the 17th or 18th.
Yeah.
And Valentine's Day is on the 14th, and I got a Kindle Paperwhite as my gift because Shaquille, my husband, had read reviews on the colorsoft. That's what he wanted to get me. But us readers know that the reviews when it first came out were horrendous. And it was because there was like a yellow line that kept popping up at the bottom, and you would like go to the next page, but like the words from like the previous page, like you could kind of make them out.
Okay.
Like the ink, so to say, like didn't fully go away.
Oh man. Okay.
And Amazon said, you know, we've worked out the kinks. It's all good now. But he didn't know that Amazon had said that, and he was like, the reviews were terrible. So my Paperwhite was messing up, so that's what he got me. But as soon as I opened it, I was like, this is so sweet, but like I need to exchange it.
Thank you, but we gotta go. Yeah.
Thank you, but no thank you.
Yeah.
I have to go get the colorsoft. Even if it's bad, I can return it, but I just need to try it. And thank God I did, because I have not had a single issue with it. There's no yellow line. There's no weirdness. It's so much faster than my past Kindle.
You're going to have to take every single shot of our book now, like the cover of our books, because you're going to have the colors.
Yeah, it's so pretty. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm like holding it up, but I don't know if you can really see it.
You need to get a cute little case for it.
So he got me a black case, and it's so crazy because with my Paperwhite, I never had a case, and I didn't think it was a big deal. Oh my God, I had to take off my case to put this on my clamp, like for my reading thing at night, my setup. And I was so upset. I was like, I need my case. I need my case. Crying. So yeah, I'll probably get like a colorful one, but I'm glad I have a black one just to see it every day. Like,
but I agree about the color, because sometimes when you put it in your bag, like you don't want it to get lost. Just like my phone, like I want something a little bit like brighter there so I can find my phone when I'm like digging for it. So now, dig for your Kindle.
Yeah, but if you guys are worried about getting the colorsoft, which I know a lot of people were, just try it out now. Honestly, I think the kinks are out. I'm trusting Amazon.
Also now been like 3 or 4 months, maybe even more. I think it was last summer when they said that they would be dropping it. So regardless, like,
no, it's been a few months since it's been out, but not summer. Okay. It hasn't been that long.
I just got a Paperwhite, which I was so upset. As soon as I got the Paperwhite, they announced it, and it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. Now
you can never have any like more Kindles. So what am I going to say? Yeah, enough Kindles.
I have my other one as my backup just in case something happens to this one. But it's honestly been such a joy seeing everything in color. It's you know what it feels like? It's like in the 1950s, I think, they just had black and white TVs. Yeah. I now know what they feel like when they got color TV. Like, my world just
why is it that the Kindle technology is literally from the 50s? Why?
That's so true.
It's the only technology that is...
Like, we have iPads now. Figure it out.
Exactly. And I do not want apps on there. Like, I literally just want to read, but I do not want it to be slow technology. The Wi-Fi situation, like switching between Wi-Fi's, it's so insane that we've
landed on the moon. That's what people love to say. We've landed on the moon, but we can't get a
faster Kindle. No, I don't understand.
I was on Reddit, and people were saying that the technology because the point of the Kindle is for it to be an e-reader, but really look like a book while you're reading it. They said apparently that technology is just really hard, and with the colors, it just got really complicated. I don't know.
I'm sorry, we have AI now. Like, we can't be complaining that the technology on a Kindle is too hard. Okay, well, what we care about right now, Sonia, is Paris. So give us the deets.
Oh my gosh. Should I say the 6 books I downloaded for my flight? By the way, I just want to say
thank you.
Thank you again. Before I left for my flight, I put like a little suggestion box on our story for recommendations for not only the flight, but like the trip. And I don't know why. I really wasn't expecting much. Like, I thought I would barely get any recommendations, or I would get all crappy ones that like wouldn't apply to me really.
Or that you've already read because they're popular.
Yeah. But no, so many people responded and they gave me bangers, okay? Like, shout out to you guys, seriously. And it was so crazy because there were some books that I was thinking in my head that I should read, and they like suggested it to me. And I was like,
that's when you know your audience is literally aligned.
Yeah, and they weren't even books that like everyone's currently talking about, and so it just made it all the much better. But I downloaded, I want to say there was one historical fiction in there.
Yeah.
Let me just like open this up. I think it was, I was just, before a flight, by the way, I never get Wi-Fi. I'm just like
on the flight.
Yeah, I never want to. I love to unplug, and so I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna be in the mood for, so I just have to
download everything. Yeah.
And so, okay, I downloaded. Let me see, the historical fiction one was The Alice Network by Kate Quinn, and I've read one of her books before. And then I also downloaded The Only One Left by Riley Sanger, which I will talk about. The Plot Twist by Victoria Walters. Of course, I had to download A Mafia Romance.
Wait, there's more that you can actually read?
I haven't
run through all of them? Okay.
I think it's Divine Obsession by Christina Russo. It's like blocked. Hidden Pictures, which is a thriller by Jason. I don't know how to pronounce the last name, but this book...
It's a guy?
Yeah, and this book, this thriller sounded so good, but it sounded way too creepy for me to ever pick up. So I still haven't, but I downloaded it because I was like, you know what? Now's the time. Like, I'm in the right headspace, I feel, to not get so creeped out by it. And then the book swap by, I want to say it's like Jessa Bickers. The first letter is missing, so it could be like Nessa, who knows.
Okay.
But yeah, those are the books that I downloaded, and I ended up reading The Only One Left by Riley Sanger. And I'm not gonna lie, the entire trip is what I needed to finish this one book. So I didn't get to any of the other ones, but it was so good that on the flight back, it was a 9.5-hour flight, and I had no qualms like being on the plane. I was ready. I was sat to finish this book, and oh my God, I had the best time. I'm about to post a review of it on our Instagram. And
that's the one that you're gonna do today?
Yeah, okay. And I took a picture of the cover, and the background is the Louvre. I was at the Louvre taking it, because if you've read this book, you understand that background, because it's taking place in a mansion on a cliff, and it's like very like wealthy estate, and that's the vibe of the Louvre, like statues.
No, 1000%. Yeah. But speaking of the Louvre, Sonia.
Oh my God, this is so embarrassado.
Yes, but so funny. As soon as I saw that on her Instagram, I was like, she's had a glass of rosé and she's posting this right now. Like,
it's so much more embarrassing that I barely had like coffee before it and one croissant, and I was honestly like malnourished at that point.
Oh my God.
I needed...
How are you going to the Louvre and... Yeah, malnourished.
It was bad. No, like we tried, and honestly, it was my bad. Like, I picked the wrong cafe. But at that point, I was like, I need coffee. I need a croissant. The menu was so bad. Like, I couldn't get anything besides that. And I'm pretty sure, like, we shared a croissant. Like, I don't know what we're doing in Paris sharing a freaking croissant. That's so unlike me, and that was my bad.
Okay, so you can
But
blame
anyway.
it on you being hangry, but Sonia posted a picture of her Kindle in front of the Mona Lisa, and the caption was, "Not sure why my Kindle needs to be staring at the Mona Lisa."
Okay, I purposely...
It was so funny. I could not stop laughing.
And by the way, it wasn't even like a cover of a book to where I could post on our Instagram and like do a review, you know?
Yeah.
It was literally like my home screen on the Kindle. So it was like my library, and then those sections where it says like books like one that you had read previously, or like Kindle Unlimited recommendations. It was that page. I literally don't know why I needed to take that picture, but to Paris, I purposely packed purses that could fit my Kindle. So because I have my colorsoft now, I was like, I need to get some content for our Instagram. So I literally took it to the Louvre, which I'm happy I did, because the picture of the only one left is like so cute in my opinion.
No, I agree.
But that like Mona Lisa picture, I mean, everyone knows there's a massive crowd to see the Mona Lisa. So we had to wait anyway. Okay. That's what I'm going to say. We had to wait anyway. So Shaquille was like, do you want to like pull out your Kindle? And I think he was joking. Like, you know, this is the time for you.
No, I don't think so.
And I was like, yeah. And he just kind of looked at me. He's like, oh. And I
You're taking me up on the offer?
I gave him my phone to like take it. And because I like had to lift it up to get the Mona Lisa in the background, so it was even more embarrassing that everyone in the room could literally see me holding my hands up to hold my Kindle. I'm sure the people behind me were like, this girl is the dumbest chick on the planet, like get her out of here.
She is so American.
And 100%. And everyone's like taking selfies with the Mona Lisa, and I'm just like holding up my Kindle. Although I did get a selfie and it was so cute, but yeah, that was not my shining moment.
No, it was the funniest moment. So no, I appreciate you doing that.
Yeah, we got a lot of responses, just like cracking up at the story, and I really wasn't gonna post it because I was just so embarrassed of myself, but I'm happy I did to give people a laugh.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you should give us an update on Paris, though. You said you were going to shop. You said you were going to read at cafes. And...
yeah, I took my Kindle out at cafes just to, like, take a picture. I'm not going to lie. I did not read.
No, that's so fair.
And their tables, I forgot how small they were. There is no space. Like, I took my Kindle out, took a picture, and put it back in my purse. Because there was too much like coffee, croissants, like omelets,
a glass Coke.
Yeah, and it just like wasn't gonna happen there. But I did shop a good amount. I think I'm gonna do a haul, but I asked Sarish. I was like, should I do a haul of everything?
You can't put this on me. Okay.
And you said no, so I just want to say for the people who wanted a haul, like it's on Sarish that I'm not doing it.
No, you are doing it. What do you mean?
Should I do it?
Yeah, I went back and I said, no, just do it. Who cares?
Okay. And by the way, I'm seeing like so many other people who went to Paris like do hauls, and they're showing everything, and
it'll be fine. It's okay. It's fine.
It's fine. Although we did get some stuff for our house, and I was talking to Shaquille, and he was like, we shouldn't open this like until the house is done and ready.
I agree.
But what about the haul? You guys are like confusing me.
You can do that when you have the house.
Oh my God. See what I mean?
Or you just see a photo. It's honestly just...
I'll open it, whatever. I'll open it with him, and then I'll do it.
And then you'll put it back.
Yeah. But yeah, I did shop a lot. Should I say some of the stuff I got now?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay,
no, let me give an update. Okay.
Okay.
So 2 years ago on TikTok, we found this shop for hairbrushes, for hair combs, and we were like, okay, we're gonna go to this. On our trip, there was like absolutely no time, and so this time around, Sonia,
I was like, I have to go. And my TikTok feed knew that I was going to Paris, so I was flooded with these. The first word is like officine.
Yeah.
And then it's what? University bully?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
And then there's more to it, but yeah.
And I was dying to go. And I went at the perfect time because everywhere on TikTok, everyone was saying that there was like an hour wait, 2-hour wait. And we literally walked up. There was no wait. There was the nicest man in the store. And I was just like going all around like this. And he was so sweet. Like the service was amazing. We didn't have to wait at all. And they take, and it's like hair combs, lip balms, perfumes, like things like that. And you get it engraved with like whatever you want. And we had like a 30-minute wait time, and we went and got coffee, walked around, and honestly, that street, there's like, I want to say a few locations. That street looked like Diagon Alley from Harry Potter. And we got coffee and walked around.
Wait, which
and then
street? Which area did you go?
I literally don't even, we had not been there together.
Okay.
Or maybe even like, we haven't been there. It was so cute. And yeah, so I got a comb for Sarish, our mom. I got 3 for myself because I couldn't
as
pick.
you should.
And it was so cute. And then I've always wanted a Mason Pearson brush, and I was like, oh my god,
a hairbrush.
And they're made in France, so I thought it would be like cheaper there, because if you don't know what they are, they're so expensive. It's a hairbrush that in the US, the like normal large size of a hairbrush that like you would get if you were going to like Ulta, you know, it's $375, which is insanity. So I ended up getting in Paris. It was a little bit less. It's still like crazy for a hairbrush, but whatever. And
have you tried it yet?
I haven't, because I want to do the haul, which I'm going to do.
Oh my
gosh.
Okay.
I wanted everything to be pristine. And then I got like 3 pairs of heels from Louboutin, and I got this like Burberry cape thing.
Shawl cape
that I've been wanting for so long. I had one from Zara, and I wore it so much, but it was so massive. I had to just like give it away. And so I finally got that. And yeah, I have like a few other things. I got...
You should wear that on Saturday. It'll be cold.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Happy birthday to our dad.
Happy 60th birthday to our dad. I cannot believe, like 6 decades. What?
No, but that his birthday is on Thursday, the day that we released.
Yes.
And what's so crazy is whenever we started out doing this, we just picked a random day. We're like, okay, we'll do every other Thursday.
Yeah.
And literally every other Thursday,
there's something.
It landed on my birthday, on our dad's birthday, and we're very like holiday people. It landed on Halloween, I think Christmas Eve.
Yes.
And it's just been so wild. So hopefully that happens again next year.
Yeah. But we're going to celebrate our dad on Thursday and on Saturday. So I think you should wear the cape on Saturday because it'll be a little chilly.
Perfect. And I'm making a tres leches cake. So maybe I'll story that.
I was a little sad that you said you're going to make tres leches because I was hoping for
that's what
a marble pound cake. I know, but then he said that.
So it's okay. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I did in Paris. Honestly, it was a lot of, it was like half shopping, half touristy stuff because Shaquille had never been. So we went to the Louvre.
What would you say was his favorite part?
That's a good question. Like, I kind of want to say the shopping. No, he said, I'm
actually shocked by that. Yeah.
Same, because if you know him, like, he is not one to shop like that. It's like an hour and then he's done.
But it's so easy for guys to shop because in an hour, they could literally do all their shopping.
Yeah. He said at some point he's going to get rid of at least half his closet, and then we're going to go to Paris as like a business trip, literally just to do shopping, which like, oh my god, take me tomorrow. I'm down.
Sign me up.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it was the shopping. I think maybe like the Louvre maybe would have been up there, but we spent like way too long there. And by the time we were trying to get out, I was getting so claustrophobic because there's no exit. You have to walk half a mile to get to an exit. And I was starting to freak out. I was like, I need fresh air. And then the Eiffel Tower, of course, just like we ended up. So we went to Giraffe, which is La Suite Giraffe.
You never gave me an update on Giraffe.
It was really good, and they have like a deck where they have a really great view of the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
And we actually ended up getting there before the restaurant even opened, and right next to it is one of the most famous like viewing spots of the Eiffel Tower that I see on TikTok all the time, but it just wasn't on my list to go because you can see the Eiffel Tower anywhere. And we just like happened upon it, and it was so nice. We saw like the sparkling and got like some cute pictures, but literally at the restaurant.
Yeah.
So we sat down, we ordered our drinks, and we were waiting for all of our food.
Yeah.
And the Eiffel Tower like sparkles every hour at night. And it was turning 8 o'clock. And so at 7:55, we grabbed our drinks. The terrace door was right next to our table. We opened it, we walked out, and we saw the sparkles. It was so amazing. And I was so surprised that the entire restaurant didn't get up and go outside because it was just us and like 2 other people. And we were all taking pictures of each other.
But that's so sweet. I feel like it happens every hour, so they have time if they just sat down for dinner to like come later. You know?
Yeah, but it was nice. Like, we had a lot of space to enjoy it with our little drinky drinks. And yeah, it was really cute. I feel like we picked great restaurants. The cafes were great. We honestly had like really good service at the shopping places we went to. Because remember, like whenever me and Serge went, for Chanel, let's say, we had to put our names down and come back after like 30 minutes, which was like so annoying. Yeah. Like I'm trying to shop right now, not 30 minutes from now. Oh, another place, like always, hit La Avenue.
Oh, always, yeah.
And I just forgot how much it hit. And by the way, lunch, I would say, is maybe more of a vibe than dinner. Did
you have the soup again? I like think about the soup.
We had
so
soup.
Often,
we had the best meal there. My drink there was literally perfection, and I went there on my birthday, and I wanted a cocktail, but like something bubbly.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to do champagne like on its own. They literally had a spritz. It was the perfect drink. And we were like walking, the weather was perfection. It was raining a little bit on my birthday, like sprinkling, but we didn't feel any of it.
That is Sonia's dream.
Oh my God. And we were walking to the table, and let me tell you, I saw 50 Birkins on the way to our table, and half of them were like my dream Birkins. And it was
That's what I would have been.
I know that they're not mine, but I was so happy to see
honestly,
them.
Good omen.
Good omen, but I didn't get a leather appointment, so it's like bad for me, but whatever. It was still a nice time. But yeah, so I'll do a haul. I'm excited.
Yay. Okay, now we all want the haul. Was that it?
Is there anything else?
I'm trying to think.
I think that was kind of it about Paris.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, we're very excited for you to do the haul and also to talk about our next book adaptation. We posted about this on our Instagram while you were in Paris. I think I just stepped in and I was like a little breather from Paris content for books again. So Tinx, if you follow her on Instagram, actually I think her name is Christina. I'm forgetting her last name though. But she goes by Tinx on Instagram and all other platforms. She's an influencer. She's an influencer. And she wrote a book which is going to be published and released in the summer. I believe it's June 2025. It's called Meet Me in the Hamptons. Am I saying that right? Can you check your phone? I wrote it down.
Yeah.
All the notes go on Sonia's phone because my phone we record on. So her book is actually going to be released this.
It's Hotter in the Hamptons.
Oh, Hotter in the Hamptons.
So it's supposed to be like a spicy romance book?
Yeah.
Okay.
And even though Sonia and I are like allergic to spice level, like above 2 or 3, we're still going to read it. For me,
it's dependent. I wouldn't say I'm allergic.
Okay. But it depends on the writing. So, and I have full faith in Tinx making this a really fun, spicy book. And actually, this is literally my 2 worlds like colliding because the Foster sisters, Erin and Sarah, bought the rights to this book, and it's going to become a mini TV series. So Hotter in the Hamptons comes out this summer, and then it's going to be a TV series. So that's something to look forward to in 2025.
It says it's going to be available May 6th, so that will probably be our May book.
Yeah.
Probably. Which I'm so down for, like, love a romance.
No, exactly. Yeah, it'll be really fun. So May is when that drops. I don't think they announced the TV series dropping, like the date for that just yet. But I'm just happy it's going to be Aaron and Sarah Foster, and Aaron's going to be writing it because the way that I loved Nobody Wants Us on Netflix. If it's anything like that, I'm going to eat this up. And also, speaking of Netflix really quickly, Mindy Kaling's Running Point on Netflix.
Did you watch it?
I watched the entire series.
Oh my God.
It was so good. And you guys, I don't watch TV unless it's something funny and just chill where I don't have to think.
Yeah.
And Mindy Kaling just does it for me every time. And it was so good, especially
like
because
Mindy
Kate
Project.
Hudson. Oh yeah, Mindy Project, you know, like we've rewatched it 5 times now. But Kate Hudson in it is so good. And also Jennifer Aniston's ex-husband, Justin
Theroux?
Yes. He's like the older brother in the series where he has like a drug problem and he goes to rehab.
Not so cute.
Not so cute, but it's so funny. And I just love like the sibling dynamic in the series. I think the real life was a little bit more like dramatized, but it's so good. It's so good. You have to watch it.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, no, you have to watch it.
Perfect.
I'm
almost done with Gilmore Girls. I have like 1.5 seasons left. So after that,
so it's gonna go quick.
I'll move over to these.
Okay.
No, but I have like probably a few weeks left of it.
Okay, I think you should watch Running Point before you watch Nobody Wants This.
Okay, down.
Yeah, that's your contemplate. Okay, you guys. So speaking of 2025 books,
yes,
we went through, like Sonia said, the Goodreads top books of 2025, and we picked out our top reads and what we're looking forward to the most. I think every book on there like sounded exciting, but these are like my top, and then Sonia will go through her top, and I think there is actually some overlap in both of our lists, so that's gonna be interesting. But my first one on the list is Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and if you read Malibu Rising or that series, that is the same author. So there's some books of hers that I'm like, okay, 5 out of 5, loved it. And there's some books where I'm like, oh no, that's a 3 out of 5. Like it's bearable, but I would not like recommend to somebody else. So I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if this is going to be like one of the 5 out of 5s, but it sounded interesting. So Atmosphere. And then the next one, which I'm so excited about, and someone that we follow on Instagram actually had like an early read for this one. And it is Don't Let Him In by Lisa Jewell. I swear when this...
The Queen of Thrillers.
The Queen of Thrillers. If anyone has read None of This Is True, this is the same author. And the way I'm so excited to read this, as soon as it's like out... Actually, I need to set like a reminder.
Do you know when
to do that? I think it's in April.
Okay.
But yeah, Don't Let Him In by Lisa Jewell. It sounds so twisted, even in the Goodreads like summary. Okay, so excited for that. And then on to the fun ones: Beg, Borrow, or Steal by Sarah Adams. And this is number 3 in the series. Yeah. I have not read number 1 or 2, but honestly, the cover looked great.
I think the first one is called like When in Rome.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe that's the second one.
Okay.
But they were super popular. Like I remember they went viral.
Okay, so maybe I'm starting this series now so then I can be ready to go and caught up for the 3rd book.
Oh, I think they would probably be like great palate cleansers for
I'm
you.
sure.
Not that I've read them. I'm just guessing.
No, but that's all I need right now. Like I'm in such a reading rut. It's actually insane. So maybe this is what I need. It's a series. So Beg, Borrow, or Steal by Sarah Adams. And of course, like we mentioned, Tinx's book, Hotter in the Hamptons. I think those are my top 5 for 2025 spring, summer reads. And then we'll go through the fall list once that's published.
Yeah, probably summer list first because I saw
like a lot of releases.
Like a good amount for the summer.
Cool.
Okay, so me and Sarish have one same book.
That's it?
Yeah, I'm like looking through mine and That's really so crazy of us. Okay, so the first one that we have in common, Beg, Borrow, or Steal by Sarah Adams.
Yes.
I read the description of this, honestly, I want to say like a few months ago, and I was so excited. Then I realized it hadn't come out yet, and it's not on Kindle Unlimited, so I actually need to place my hold on Libby for it, because I just don't want to buy it just in case it's a DNF.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that literally right after this podcast. And then the next one is Great Big Beautiful Life. Okay, it said Beauty Life, and I was like, that is not true. Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry.
Oh, of course.
Her book comes out this spring. I want to say it comes out in April. And I'm not going to lie, I don't have the greatest expectations because her last one or two
She's
books,
churning them out pretty quick right now.
which I would love if I loved the books as much as Beach Read.
Yes.
But
it's not hitting right now. It's okay.
It's not hitting. But her writing is always great, and that's what I can count on.
Yes.
And then Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. Did you have this on your list?
No, but the cover for this one looked really cute. I know, don't judge a book by its cover, but this one looks cute.
Well, she's like, I don't know if you know, a really famous romance author.
Yes. And her books are good.
Okay, I actually don't think I've ever read one of her books.
The way that this is so lame. The way that she writes out her name on her covers, like I remember reading books that have that name.
Okay, gotcha.
But I can't remember the name of the book.
Okay, I was going to say, can you tell me the title?
No, I do not remember.
Okay, great. I just like, whenever I read the descriptions of her books, because the covers look great, whenever I read the descriptions, I'm like never feeling it, you know? It's always something like a little quirky.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Maybe this will be the one that you actually read.
I hope so. And then Famous Last Words by Gillian McAllister. And this book, it's a thriller, and it sounds really interesting from like a different POV. So basically this woman like wakes up and she's about to go like live her normal life, right? Like dropping her kids off to school, whatever. She finds a note instead of her husband in bed, and it has something on it. Like the description doesn't say what it is, but she finds out that, I want to say like in another country or something, in London, I think, there's a hostage situation and her husband's involved. And she finds out that her husband is not a victim. He wasn't taken hostage. He is the perpetrator. And so it's just unraveling like who she thought her husband was, who he is, and things like that.
When does this drop? Do you know? Because this sounds like an amazing thriller.
I want to say it's soon. Let me see.
Okay. Well, maybe we're going to do thrillers back to back in March and April if this is coming out in April.
Maybe.
That'd be so good. Okay. But is that the last one on your list, Tanya?
No.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. You can tell us the rest of your list. I'm sorry.
It already came out February 25th.
Okay. That sounds amazing.
Okay.
That sounds amazing.
Okay, maybe for next month. Yeah, we'll see. And then First Time Caller by B.K. Borison, who this author I've talked about before. She had the Christmas book that went viral. What is it called?
I just remember her name.
Okay, let me see, because it's really gonna bug me. It's called like Love Light Farms. That's what it is.
Never mind, that's not what I was thinking of.
Yeah. And that one was good. She had like one more book after that was good, but then the third book in that series like was not for me.
Okay.
But this one, I don't even know what it's about, but because it's B.K. Borison, it's been added to your list. And then LOL at the next one, Anna Huang.
Oh my god.
King of Envy. I am actually so excited about this book.
Are you her number one fan? Like, honestly? Maybe.
No, because people go feral for Anna Huang, okay? And, like, her TikToks to me are, like, kind of cringe. But people are, like, going crazy in the comments, just, like, so excited. And she released a teaser, okay? It was literally not even one sentence. It was literally half a sentence. It was something so small, like 4 words. And people were actually losing their minds.
Okay.
And they were like, she dropped a teaser. Like, oh my God. And when I went to her profile to see what it was those 4 words. And I was like, this is what people are going crazy
but you know what? It makes me really happy, even though this is cringe because they're doing this for a book. But they're doing this for a book. Like, the hype that's surrounding it these days, I love that. And it's fine.
Yeah.
Like, they can be as cringe as they want. And this is just fun.
No, I shouldn't say that because I'm sure, like, some things we do, like, people think this is cringe.
1000%. And that's okay.
I just, like, really appreciate, even though I don't love all of her books, I really appreciate Anna Huang because she has, like, billionaire romances.
Yeah.
And it's just, like, the perfect, like, dark versus in a normal world. Like, it's not mafia, but they're just, like, more powerful than the average man.
Yeah.
So it's really nice. And I feel like this is, like, one of my favorite tropes. Like, now that I'm talking about it out loud, it's this book is this girl is, like, engaged to this guy, but, like, another guy, like, wants her.
Oh, man.
Like, but, like, I love some angst, you know? And
it's so funny that you love angst because in real life you'd be like, no, get away from this.
I don't know
you
why. In a book form, it's so fun to read, but yeah, like in my real life, like, get away from me. But that also, I want to say, comes out in April, and all of her books, by the way, are on Kindle Unlimited. So another reason why I love her, I never have to like buy or like go on Libby. It's just as soon as it's released, like I'm downloading that shit. You know? And then the last one is also by Abby Jimenez, The Fall Risk. And I'm honestly like not sure what this book is about, but because she's just like such a famous romance author, I feel like I need to get into her.
I think the cover on this looked odd, so then I didn't even add it because I didn't understand like why.
Okay, I'm just gonna like try one of her books because if I like one, I have like 10 more to read, you know? Mm-hmm. So, if I like it, like I'm really excited for myself, guys.
If I like it, I'll buy another color. Okay, all right. Well, you guys, that was our March Bookish episode.
Yes.
Hopefully you read along with us. And
let's see the title again, just in case.
Exactly.
Beautiful Ugly by Alice Feeney. And actually, I have read another one of her books. Let me see which one it was. And her, like, writing style was interesting. And I really liked the environment of it. Mm-hmm. It was like it was called Rock, Paper, Scissors. Oh my God, my rating was 5 stars.
Oh my God, amazing. I'm so excited.
I'm excited. It was like this snowy cabin in the middle of nowhere, like, and the twist was really good. Oh my God.
Okay, so. I'm thrilled that you loved the other one. So this one is also a departure for us because it is the POV is from a man. So we're gonna see how this works out for us. I hope it works out well so I don't complain about a man leading me through the story. So we're gonna see. But that is our March book of the month, and we're gonna be releasing that episode in 2-ish weeks. So we hope that you read along with us. And as always, you guys, thank you for your support and have a great month.
Bye.
Bye.